Hey Mayfield, today is Wednesday, October 7th, 2015. I'm Michaela and you're watching this week's edition of MBC. On this episode, we'll be talking about the LCPS-TV crew, the athletic trainers here at Mayfield, the Fall Academic Awards, and much more. So stay tuned because MBC starts now. Many people may not realize that all LCPS football games and other events are broadcast to view around the world. Here's Colby with how LCPS-TV makes that possible.
Las Cruces Public Schools has its very own live student production crew. We spoke with LCPS-TV Operations Manager Bill Fox to find out more.
With the support of students and some helpful staff that volunteer, we produce a variety of programs, football games, school board meetings, graduations. We also do some edited work for distance learning and some PR work. We provide an outlet for the district to communicate with the community at large, to inform the community about events that are taking place inside the district. We also, produce things like football games for not just the local community, but for the global community. We get parents that are deployed in Iraq and Afghanistan that tune in. We get grandparents that can't come for a graduation that get to tune in to see their grandson or granddaughter graduate. The school district uses it as a communication tool to better inform the community about what's going on inside our schools. But you don't really get to see the cooperation that takes place, and that's what happens every Friday night at a football broadcast. Everything that we produce live, school board meetings, graduations, softball games, and the superintendent uses the YouTube channel to get his messages out if there's something important that he wants the community or teachers or staff to hear. You can find those things on the YouTube channel. So youtube.com/LCPS-TV is pretty much the go-to. If a student is interested in it, it's easy to get involved. You join your high school's media production class, and all of the high schools have them. Volunteer for the games and come out, and it's a real-world experience.
So if you or a loved one will be out of town or miss a Mayfield home game, be sure to log into LCPS-TV. This has been Colby for MBC.
With the many sports we have here at Mayfield, injuries are not uncommon. We sent out Emily to find out how our trainers are keeping our athletes safe.
Athletic training has been a huge help since the beginning of the sports season. They have constantly been helping athletes with injuries and making sure that they recover safely. We interviewed Cece and Tracy to learn more about the athletic training program, common injuries, and how to prevent them.
Athletic training is a program here at school where us as students, we help student athletes with any sort of injury that they might have during their games. So we can tape ankles, we can ice, we can help them with any sort of injury that might stop them from playing. A lot of common injuries for, say, soccer or football, a lot of them are involved with the legs, so ankles and knees. We usually have a lot of sprained ankles and we have to do tape jobs and patella straps. For things like baseball, there's a lot of shoulder injuries with pitchers and also, of course, thumbs in case anyone catches the ball wrong.
Tracy is the main advisor of the athletic training program. She teaches students the right way to take care of athletes and their injuries.
Athletic training is, the profession itself is there to prevent, evaluate, treat, and rehabilitate athletic-related injuries. So anytime an athlete is injured, they can come in and we can do an evaluation on them. We help prevent injuries by taping, bracing, monitoring weather conditions. We even do therapy in the athletic training room. If it's an advanced therapy that they need, then we send them out. But overall, we are here for prevention, evaluation, treatment, and rehabilitation.
The training room is available to all athletes. Don't hesitate to talk to Tracy about any injuries you may have. This has been Emily reporting for MBC.
And now for a short public service announcement.
I saw you messing around. So wrong. You lied and led me on. Was I...
Every year, Mayfield recognizes its top students at the annual Academic Awards. Here's Monica with more.
The Academic Awards were held October 1st. Students who ended last school year with a GPA higher than 3.5 were awarded a certificate. Students with a GPA of 3.8 or higher were awarded an academics letter. I talked to Angel Albertson, who received a letter.
I think it's important because academics is the reason we're at school, and as much as the other stuff that I'm involved in, academics is the most important because that's why we're here. If I do good in school, that's a reflection of how I'm going to do good in my future.
The GPA requirements to letter were lessened this year. Ms. Benegas shared with us why the change were made.
I think it was great because we have so many students that are really succeeding and trying really hard, and so they should be honored, they should be awarded for that high academic success. And I believe that a 3.5 is a very, very high goal to achieve, and so the students who get that should be honored with that award. And then the students who get the 3.8 should get their letter because that's also a very high award, a very high goal.
Since the GPA was reduced down to a 3.8, it's a higher chance for anyone to letter in academics. We hope to see you next year at the Fall Awards. This has been Monica for MBC.
That's all for this week, Trojans. Hope you have a safe fall break. See you next time.